The first reading. And Miss Speaker, per. The first reading. Yeah, I'm having a breakout session. Oh, okay. Oh, right or left? Thank you. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm at DEVFEST right now, right? So I came from Kofrida today. I had some stuff to clear off at school. I'm a bit late, so I'm going down for the Women Tech Makers Breakfast session. We usually have something like that every DEVFEST, at least the last DEVFEST I attended, right? So it's more like a Women Tech Makers session first, and then we all gather for the DEVFEST, right? So I'll give you more details about that, and yeah, I'm just going to hurry down, and I'll do a proper intro as well when I'm done. So I think Blessing is here already, and you'll be seeing Blessing again, Blessing, you'll be seeing Blessing again. So yeah. I hope you all enjoy. I would try my best to take you through and film as well. And Miss Speaker, per. We are both foodie. Yeah. I'm not bad, but yeah, just feel like okay. You chose the right thing. Yeah. Like we'll be here.
Good morning once again.
Good morning.
How many people are from Accra Technical University? Raise your hands. Oh, just 1, 2. Don't understand. You are welcome to Accra Technical University. And I welcome you warmly to my visit. Yes, for me, it's a great honor to stand before you today as the guest speaker at this very good DEVFEST Festival, DEVFEST 2024. which we are honored to co-host at Accra Technical University. Combined with a growing digital economy present an evolving landscape where new jobs are being created, traditional roles are being transformed. They are not the same again. And there is an urgent need for a workforce equipped with relevant digital skills. I tell you, you call me professor, you call the name, I'm not bothered to go back and attend class and gain some of these skills to be relevant, so that I can catch up with some of the dollars that apply. A lot of dollars apply, and we are not taking anything. DEVFEST for me is an important platform for Ghanaian developers and then technology enthusiasts to engage with these friends, upgrade their skill, and seize the new opportunities created by this technological advancement. That actually is my message for you. That's why I wanna finish strong, I wanna finish great, I wanna show the world we don't have to be afraid. I wanna finish Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So, yep. On this, how community building initiatives are a future of introduction to GDG Accra, right? Yes, the pictures I'm using in the slides are pictures of our community members. So you can take a picture and start looking for them. I mean, they are around, right? If you want to network, you take a picture and start looking for them, right?
Who can guess what my next slide is? Oh, it has come already. Well, what is it about? Oh, Charlie. I mean, you know that. Let's do it. GDG Accra is a local global developer groups community focused on fostering a vibrant tech community, right? We are committed to empowering developers and tech enthusiasts in Accra, beyond, right? So we do this through events, workshops, and then we do have collaboration among ourselves where we connect with one another, we collaborate, we learn together as well. So if you are new to this GDG Accra, how many of you are new to GDG Accra? Alright, so if you are new to GDG Accra, this is what we do. As soon as you register for the event, automatically you are part of the community. Okay, as soon as you register for an event, you are part of the community, right? Okay, so that's what GDG Accra is about, and that's what we do, right? There is more to that. Alright, so our mission is to provide resources, opportunities, and a supportive environment for learning and growth. Okay, so out there, you see most of the sponsors have the Juma, Nationality. You know what Nationality is about? Okay, Ejuma, you know what Ejuma is about? The word, the term Ejuma. Ejuma. Yes. So Nationality does the same thing as Ejuma and all that. Nationality also recruit a lot of young developers or young techies. Also give them a lot of job and stuff at Nationality and stuff. There are a lot of Nationality employees here, or Nationality young interns also in our base here, national service personnel also in here as well. So this is something that we do. We try to connect with all these big institutions to link them to our community members, not just having tech events and having fun, but then we are able to connect you all to them as well. The head of HR for Nationality is also around, right? He's around. The head of it. I mean, you guys can just provide your CV to him right away. He's around, right? So I'll be having conversations with him. He do share some of the stuff with me. I put on our platform as well, right? So that is what we do. Isn't it fantastic? Yeah, we are also doing a lot in the country at the moment. We deserve a presidential award. All right. So the importance of skill development in tech communities. The importance of skill development, in tech community. Yeah, as I said, the pictures you saw, Eptonam is also around, he will be speaking very soon, right? So why skill development matters, right? Why skill development matters? One is to keep developers updated with the latest technologies. Last year and even this year, middle of this year, somewhere in March and June, both 2 months, we had an event called Build with AI. Who was there? Build with AI. Good. So the reason why we had a Build with AI was because Google has introduced new technologies, Gemini, Gemma, Vectors AI, and the rest, right? So we took our members through this platform. Is something that we had at heart to make sure we introduce this product to our members, get them used to the AI platform that Google has introduced. And Google has been in AI since 2001, 2002, thereabouts, right? Before AI becomes AI, we all heard this AI. Google has been in AI longer, right? So we did this, we updated members on that, we took them through all that, and everything about the AI and stuff, right? And yes, as I mentioned earlier on the employability stuff, we do that as well. We help members to also get employment. Myself personally, my first job, my second job, my third job were all from the community. Okay, there's jobs I saw on the community that I applied for, right? I've worked at Cowrie is here. I've worked at Fidelity Bank. I was at the head office. All of them was from the community. Okay, it was because I was part of the community, so I was able to see all those stuff and I applied for them, right? So drive innovation and also problem solving. Most of our community members, I'll talk about it. I've also built new being part of the community as well. I'll share those. I think I'll share this one, right? So, role of communities in learning, right, is just similar to what I've been speaking about. I know is that the person who built the application was from our community, JDB Accra. Okay, so this is the application, and he actually made it free. As I said, our community, everything is free for people to make use of it, right? So he made it free. Philip here. All right, so Philip is here. He made it free on GitHub, and yes, I mean you can also make use of it, right? It's on GitHub. Students are making use of it, and their schools are promoting them. So why not also make use of it? So let's appreciate our own. He did it, and a lot of people are using it. So that's the application in here. All right. So now just wrapping up, how you can get involved with the community, right? How you can get involved, as into the tech ecosystem in its all. So you need to join community. I always tell people to join community. They want to be part of the community. They want to be reach the level they want to reach. Like some of us who I said we had our job experience and all that from the community, right? So you join the community and then it will take you to wherever you want to go. I have this quote. My name is Agarit because it's my own quote. Yeah, I generated this quote myself, right? So the next tech revolution won't be born in a garage. It will rise from the heart of the tech community. Why did I say so? You know where Google was born? From the garage, right? Microsoft from the garage, right? By this time around, Google itself is building communities. Microsoft is also building communities.
Hello. So it's I think since 2014 or 2015, I've never missed any DEVFEST. Right, like every single year, I'm always here. I started with just speaking, right, or taking various sessions. Now I'm a keynote speaker, right, and it's been a long journey from 2015 to 2014, like every single year. And I think I've met some people. There are some faces that I've seen like every single year, which I'm very happy about. And I also see new people every day or every year. Now, I'll be speaking on leveraging AI for inclusion. This particular topic is quite important to me because somewhere in June, I was invited to the Business Council for an event, and it was on digital inclusion. And this particular event invited stakeholders from the Ministry of Education, university professors, headmasters, even students, right? Just to discuss some of these things. Because if you realize, most of us, when we are developing applications, we don't consider others. I mean, we only look at, okay, my application is going to be probably used by someone who can see, right? So we just do what we need to do and we move on. What's the challenge? The challenge is basically access to information. If you realize it is quite difficult if you can't see, right? I'm just picking one aspect. So those who can't see, and you are trying to access information. I mean, we basically read everything. Even if you look at our smartphones, they are basically very smooth, which means that if you are someone that you can't see, you can't even use your smartphone, right? Because you won't know where to tap. And if you pick some of these security features, right, the voice to text and all that, they don't work well. And I mean, currently we have over 22.2 billion blind people in the world, right? And the population of the world is about 8 billion. So you should just imagine the number. And for these people, our everyday tasks rely so much on what we see. And also, using the traditional screen readers is very terrible. Personally, I remember back in the days, I started with Android app development, and when you're developing Android app development, you want to try the accessibility feature. It's just so terrible. When you tell something, it's rather selecting something else, right? Or it's just jumping all over the screen because it doesn't know which particular component of the app to select. Now, it's also very difficult to access online content and digital resource. So we can all go home thinking about this question. If something, God forbid, happens to you right now, you can't use your hands, you can't use your eyes. All the applications we are currently developing, you think you can be a customer or you can be a user of that application? This should guide us in our software development processes. Thank you.
He's the officer for Diaspora Investment Desk for Ghana Promote DIPC. Please, have you heard DIPC before? It's a big place, so please clap for him again.
Thank you very much. Can everyone hear me and see me? I don't think Shadrach did me a world of good. He invited me to a Coachella and he didn't give me a desk. So I'm not very pleased with Shadrach at the moment. Unfortunately, I bring you sincerest apologies from Miss Marina to a few circumstances beyond her control. She could not be here. I know everybody is disappointed. I will try my best to not disappoint. I will try my best to fill in as best as I can. First off, my name is Shekamet Kluchi. I work with the Ghana Investment Promotion Center, specifically in diaspora engagement. Who is the diaspora? That was used earlier, Jackman. Does it refer to diasporans? Let's see. So there are some levels of diasporan people. There's the historical diaspora. There are those migrants who left a while ago, and then there are second and third generational diaspora. Historical diaspora will be your African Americans.
First of all, I am not the ex, I am the what? Thank you very much. Next is a panel discussion. Adiza will be moderating, and so she's right, Adiza. So you have to set up a case for you.
Hello, everyone. And we have Mr. Samuel Pauly. Please give it up. My name is Adiza Al-Hassan, and I'll be moderating this particular panel session. But this panel session is going to span for the next 30 minutes, and we will also have 10 minutes for questions. So feel free to jot something down if you want to ask my esteemed panelists some questions and would equally answer it. So I'm sure the audience are wanting to know more about you, and we know you are doing
a lot of challenges we have to deal with. For starters, let me just say that we have narrow AI and then general AI. So all the ChatGPT, the cloud, the pictorial, the what we normally call us, I mean referred to as narrow AI, and the general AI is doing hospital work, is doing research and all of that. Irrespective of which AI you're working with, there are quite significant of particular ethical concerns. The first I'll speak of is the biases. So say you want to apply for a loan and the bank is saying that if you are from a particular region, you can't get a loan. You meet all the requirements, you have all the documents you need, but that's a critical issue. Another thing we can talk about is privacy. How many of us have seen a robo cleaner or a robo bot around? You have one in your house, your office, that's cleaning, right? And these are AI-enabled devices. So imagine that you have one in the house and it's cleaning. Then on the app one day you get an ad or an email that says, hi, this bot has been cleaning your house, and it seems that your curtains need some replacements. And so here are a few shops you can get new curtains.
$1 trillion, right? And that is the global part. Africa just owns 2.5% of that, which is around 2.5, which is around 400 million. Can anyone guess what the estimation of the opportunities for Ghana will be in that space? So Ghana is sitting around 2.4% of the African potential for AI. There are a lot of opportunities that can be. So there are lots of opportunities. There's the 16.5 trillion total addressable market. There's the gain in efficiency. There's the personalization, enhanced decision making. One last part I would love to talk about is AI in payroll management system, right? We implemented a system that saved over 500 million cities in payroll using artificial intelligence. And that it's just on somebody's smartphones, right? And it uses a lot of maybe 6 different AI platforms on a single smartphone. And this has been deployed in every district around the country. And
Yes, my name is Florence Okoye-Wanjoy. I'm a student. Yes, very well.
Some of you are just coming in now, and I already introduced myself beforehand. But I'll just go again. I'll go by name. Please, there are some seats at the front, just in case you won't be able to hear me very well. At the back, I would suggest you come over to the front so you can also see the slides clearly. All right, so my name is Joy Tari-bagshaw. Let's call me Joy. I'm good with that. And a full-stack software engineer as well. And I'll take you through today's session of Google Cloud. And I'm excited as well to be here. And I like the diversity in the audience. Most of you are students. Most of you have experience. Most of you are software engineers and do not have experience with cloud. So I like diversity. I just want to tell you that I believe that everyone here at the end of this session gain one or two things, right? To whether their career or to put themselves into right. So that's what makes it interesting for me as well. All right. So I would have asked some of you who have experience with AI as web developers or as students who come across AI. But let me just say ChatGPT. Oh, we've heard something about AI, right? Okay, so in today's world, we can see how AI is transforming the landscape, especially in the tech industry. And I love the fact that it can be integrated with web development, with cloud, machine learning, any aspect of tech you choose to go into, right? In cybersecurity, AI can be very useful. And with web development, it's very useful because it makes applications smarter, more intuitive, and user-centered. When we keep going through this, you will understand more of it. All right, so let's talk about Google Cloud AI. Right. So we know that Google Cloud is being used already, especially for web developers. Most of you use it. Most of you also have gone through the direct route of just learning cloud. Right. And Google Cloud AI offers powerful and easy to use tools that web developers can harness to improve their applications. All right, so going through today's session, we'll explore the power of Google Cloud AI and also how to integrate into our web applications for those of you who are already developers and want to learn how to integrate it, right? And we'll also see some live demos of real-world use cases of Google Cloud AI. And what core areas like the community look at benefits of Google Cloud AI, the key AI products as well that can be used with Google Cloud. and hands-on demos showing. Right. So group platform equips web developers with tools to innovate faster, automate processes, and also build smarter applications. And these tools are designed for web developers at all levels. That's why I said that no matter who you are here today, no matter the diversity of your audience, you all have something to get today. So whether you are an experienced AI practitioner, or new to machine learning, or a web developer, or a student, or looking to go into web development or cloud, you will definitely get something from this session. Okay, so back to why developers should use Google Cloud AI in developing projects. Let me give you a quick example. So one of APIs is as well as so one of APIs is application programming interface. And for most projects you do, instead of I'll call it wasting time because we have resources that enough for that. So instead of wasting time building a project, some aspect of a project from the scratch, we can just call an API with a few lines of code and have it rendered right on our web application. So let's look at some essential AI products for web development specifically. We have Vision AI. I don't know if any of you have heard of this. We have natural language AI as well. We have Auto ML, that's machine learning. And then we have Flow CS. Alright, so each of these products is accessible via APIs, right? And this makes it easy to integrate them into any web application, regardless of the platform you're using. Okay, so there are also developer-friendly documentations out there. And the good part, my favorite part actually, is that despite the programming language you specify in, or you have expertise in, you can also make it use. So Python, JavaScript, Java, any programming language you can use basically to build your applications, you can use this. So I'll be touching on each of these products one after the other. And the first is Vision AI. And this is a powerful tool from Google Cloud, right, that allows developers to integrate image and video recognition into their features of Vision AI include objects, face, and landmark. So you stand in front of your screen, your laptop, and you hold the phone. And when you keep moving the phone, it draws lines to show that it's actually facing the wall. Have anyone come across something like that before? Let me go on. You will understand. You've all come across Vision AI because it's also face here. So that's an example of Vision AI. Vision AI, we all know what it is, right? Alright. So let's look at some typical use cases. Auto tagging images for an e-commerce platform. Tagging people when you upload a picture with someone. For example, if I go and get to my friend, I'm uploading it online. With the algorithm being able to know, okay, this facial detection. Most of you use phones. If you use Samsung as well, you can see that when you open your gallery, you can see a particular section where if 5 people's images are on that phone, in that section your images. Okay, so Joy's images. Maybe my brother's images will also be there.
When you upload a picture, if there's a pet or anything, use a search tab and search for pets. Every picture in your gallery that has a pet or a dog. So it's all through this Vision AI. This is a classical
Alright, so key features include image labeling, facial detection, landmark detection as well, and object tracking. For landmark detection, I just came across it very recently, and I was so surprised how it's no longer locating a location, but it can also show you exactly where the houses are in a particular location. Alright, so now let's come to web development. So I'm bringing us back home. We all know APIs, I've asked about that. So Vision AI can be integrated via APIs, making it easy for web developers to add AI-powered image recognition features to their apps. So like I said before, API just basically data like easy as you can all them. So instead of writing programming languages from scratch to detect, okay, for example, you're building an image recognition platform, and instead of writing a program from scratch or starting to train models, right? You can just use the API and they already existed. And the good part, like I said, you can use it to develop a project, Python, Java. So long as you can use a particular programming language to create a web application, your API. And then you can also process both static images and live video streams. Like I made an example before. Some images, you can scan through and let you know this is appropriate. For videos as well, live streams, or even pre-recorded videos. And then an ability to use pre-trained models or train custom models using AutoML or more specifically. This one has heard of AutoML. Alright, so we'll get to that soon. Now let's look at natural language AI. This is also a powerful tool from Google Cloud. Notice that every tool I mentioned, you can access it from Google Cloud. Okay, this is also a powerful tool from Google Cloud that enables developers to analyze, process, and understand human language at scale. So this is basically more focused on human language. And it uses machine learning to process text, providing insights like sentiments, entity, syntax, and categorization as well. Please take note of the keywords: syntax, sentiments, entities, and categorization. All right. Okay, so what are some capabilities and features as well? We have sentiment analysis, we have entity recognition, and we have content classification. I made an example earlier of trying to make a comment on a post, and you can't use some words, right, to comment. How is the algorithm able to detect that you're using an inappropriate word? Right. It's because of natural language AI. And let's look at it this way as well. So as for content classification, say I'm giving a web application where it's accessible to, I want to make it accessible to people in different areas, right? And I'm using languages, so different languages. So we have France, Portuguese, and English, right? So how do you think my web application is going to recognize that, okay, when I click on French, my words should all be French? It's through natural language data. And let's come back to web development. And I like using e-commerce because I think the interactivity on there is very. So let's look at analyzing customer feedback to understand satisfaction. If you are, when you go to an e-commerce website, how many of you have had access to Jumia? And you see, we have what we call ratings, so 5-star rating. Those of you have used both as well. If you just talk, some of you here are JavaScript programmers, forgive me, if you're a JavaScript programmer, please how many of you code in JavaScript?
Okay, so we have some variables that we store in the function, English or Spanish. So yes, a new client. So you can use a new language, but the service that is stored in the language for you to use. Then there's also an object that will take the content of what your language is going to be, where you have the text, then the type. Then we also have result, which is stored in an array that we call the API or something. Where you use await your client, and then it will send you the document of what is in the language. So I think we also have one that is sentiment. So that will take all the inputs, or yes, the input that is coming from the client, that will be used to analyze the sentiment of maybe the keywords that are coming from the client. Basically, that's how.
Okay, so everyone agree with me?
Yes.
Hey. All right, so I'm going with a variable called sentiment, right? So that's really on me. And basically what's happening here in layman's language is that, I'm trying my best not to say visualize. All right, so we can see here, this text says, the product is amazing, I love it. It's coming from a customer, so that's the client, right? And then the results is being analyzed based on the text. That's the comment made, and then I'll get the score. So the score will be as a result of the comment made. That's the text. Alright, so this is an example of my output. So we can see what we had previously. The product is amazing, I love it. And then what is my sentiment score? Positive. Why? Because keywords amazing and I love it. right? So if this was the product is terrible, with the points I've given, my
The sentiment score, is it only positive or negative?
yes. So this is fully up to you. That's why you have some websites, they just have good and bad. Some have the star rating. So it's up to you. So that's why I said the sentiment was fully on you. I want it to be negative and positive based on the keywords that the natural language AI is able to identify. Right.
Sentiment analysis. I feel like let's say on an e-commerce platform where you don't have the ratings, like let's say the stars to choose from, and you only have let's say a 10 post baseline. That's when you use this, or even when you have good, you can still use this.
So this is fully up to you. And when you're building an application, you decide how to rate your customer satisfaction. Right. So I chose to go with sentiment and not 5 stars. But you can choose to go with 5 stars. But why I chose to go with sentiment is that with sentiment there has to be a test. And we are dealing with natural language AI. So notice the language here. There has to be a text. And then the natural language AI is able to detect, based on the text, how to give you a sentiment score.
So this is when you don't have like the stars to open. Or then you don't want to give the stars, then you go with the text. They can analyze based on the text whether you want to give the text or not.
Yes, very good. Or most people can also decide to have the stars.
Like normally, if you have those options, can you still combine it and then use weighted?
Definitely. Thank you. All right. So please, are we cool now?
Yes.
Please, I was distracted. All right, thank you. Okay. Let me emphasize again on some keywords of this photo and before we move forward. All right. So those of you who do not have experience with AI and machine learning or being abusive, yeah. So that's basically because of maybe the activities that particular person might be carrying out on a particular platform. And if the person has been able to scam 10 persons, and out of the 10, 8 of them have reported, have commented, then definitely that person will be flagged, right? So next time, if a new user is coming onto that platform, there will be some warnings, right, given to you to show that, okay, 8 persons have reported, then you should definitely be wary of this person, right? So that's also an example. Okay, let's look at advantages for web developers. Alright, I think I've already touched on it basically, but it saves time in that you don't necessarily have to build your models from scratch. They're already pre-trained and they're already available there for you. You can go as fast as here. Oh my god. Alright, so if you go on there with the chatbot, you can also be able to ask there, based on the categories, right? Or I have dry skins, and you recommend products for you to use for dry skins. Right. I'm gonna have oily skin, I recommend products to use for oily skin. So yeah, that's also a good example. If you're a guy who maybe you want to shop for laptops online, and it can also be able to tell you, okay, if you type in your features, it can generate list of available items that suits that feature. Or most times you don't even need to know the features, so you can just go on there and say, okay, I need a laptop for gaming. And then you see categories of laptops for gaming coming. Right, so that's how useful this is. And then booking systems as well. I think I also realized it very recently. You can actually be able to book hotels online with a chatbot without you having to go there to the calendar or something. And the good part about this is that it can also recognize, so you can also talk to this chatbot. So there are also features for audio recognition. It's more like you're conversing. Most of you have actually used a feature on your phone where you just have to talk and then you type it. Yeah, so something like that. Alright, what are the advantages for developers as for web developers? We can be able to leverage dialogue flows here. And with just low code interface, we're able to integrate these pre-book and chatbots into our application. Right. Okay, in the spirit of that, how many of you have heard of breakout AI? I have just like 3 persons. Right. Okay, so it's also a platform on Google Cloud as well. But the interesting part with this is that you get to manage the entire machine learning set with. That's from building. Hello. Sorry, please ask the question. So So I think this vertex AI will be very interesting to you as well. So from building and training models to deployment, and when you mentioned about spam, as including monitoring of feedback you get on these models. Vertex AI is a very, very good platform on Google Cloud for you to make use of. I think later in the slides, I also wrote the link. I also set the link there where you can create an account for yourself and navigate through the account as well. And then there's also an opportunity by Google. I think she was part of it for 2 years ago. Yeah, the Google Cloud. And I think it's currently ongoing because I still see some people registering for it. Yeah. Yes.
It's ongoing.
Yeah, so,
Especially so about the learning process.
Okay. So you can also take advantage of that. I think if you're part of the GDG community, you definitely have access to all of this because that's how I had access to it as well. So you can definitely take use of that. And I'm just running. So let me just give you the workflow for Vertex AI, right? And number one is data labeling. Those of you that have access or experience with AI and machine learning, you understand better. So even if you have access with just normal coding, you can know what data labeling is, right? You know what an integer is, or a variable. Initialize what. So it's similar. So you can be able to label your data. This means that you prepare and label data easily. And the good part is that all of this can happen within the platform. So you don't have to go out of the platform to build these models or train them. It can happen within the platform. And you go to your model training, and you can use the Google Advanced Infrastructure as well for this model training. And then you can just create the basic one for test. And then you can select your web application where you want to integrate this in. And go ahead with the integration. The integration is quite simple, and the good part is that the code you embed into your web application will already be given to you. So this is just a simple example of like a demo of how you can integrate it. Basically, you know that you create a script file, a JavaScript file, and post encapsulating it into one. You just have to call your embedded. Oh, excuse, I want Joy to come into my video. Hey, Joy. Hello.
You didn't send me my pictures.
Join News.
Thank you for your laptop. Hey, Jesus. Joy. Fine. No. I saw you at my presentation. What were you doing then?
I was videoing.
Oh,
for Bureau, actually. Not everything, but then I was just in fact, I'll put it if I'm doing video. I'll just put it.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But then you did what?
Thank you.
It's nice to step up for such things.
Oh, it's nice. The way I've been able to learn a lot about this Google Cloud AI just by doing the research and creating the slides alone. It's amazing.
Okay, then let's review.
What are you asking?
Programming languages that you use, then Mac or Windows.
Hey!
And then the expectation for the
Mac or Windows, no, I'm going to say Ubuntu because that's what I know. Hey!
Add Ubuntu, Mac or Windows or Ubuntu.
Or Linux, just classify them as Linux.
Okay, I'll just ask Mac or Windows, then you can say
Mac or Ubuntu.
You can say no that you use.
Yeah, so, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, then the last one, your expectations for the event. How are the event like? What did you learn?
Oh, that's great.
Salam.
Okay, so right now? All right.
Okay. So now,
Come in.
Yes, now.
It is my YouTube channel.
I swear.
Yes, a YouTube channel. Every day is a
How many subscribers now?
Yes.
She's a lead.
Please, we are taking a video.
She's a GTG lead.
all right.
Honey. Yeah, so hi guys, I got parfait by the way. I hope I'm even pronouncing this correctly. But yeah, I'm still at DEVFEST, right? I'm just outside of the hall. The speaking engagement went really well. Like my session I handled about Google Cloud AI went really well. I had a good time, and the questions that were asked were really nice, and the compliments I got as well, and connecting with a lot of audience, like a lot of people who were part of the audience was really great. So and basically the research, right, just researching alone about Google Cloud AI and how I can implement it in web applications aside the experience, right, I just learned a lot of new things, putting the slides together, and it all together is just really great. But yeah, my boss got me parfait. Clever, so thank you. And I'll have that, and I'll be heading home soon. Yeah, so I'm also a volunteer, right? But then I'm a speaker as well. So all together, it's been going really well. I've been seeing a lot of amazing people that I've known before. Some new people I've never met as well. It's just been good. You know, you get to see people you meet at events all the time and be like, oh, you again? You enjoy. I'm really excited that I was able to make it for this event. Yeah, my phone is running low actually. So I'm charging. My phone is running low, so I'm charging a bit. But yeah, I've been having a good time at DEVFEST, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity and for the platform as well, to create impact and share my knowledge, and it's just really exciting. So yeah, I actually traveled from Florida for this, so I'll be staying back here in Accra for a few weeks because I have a lot of events to attend this coming weeks, right? And most of them will require me to travel, which I'm actually excited about because earlier this year I was like, I've been in Ghana for a while, right? But I've not really traveled, so I would like to do that. And funny enough, opportunities that require me to travel are just coming around. So yeah, it's really exciting. Yeah, so there's that as well. And I'll also be attending PyCon Africa at the end of this month. It's really exciting. And I got that ticket, like I got a free ticket, right? So I'll say more about that when it's PyCon Africa vlog, right? But yeah, altogether it's been going well. I've been having a good time, and I'm just happy to be here today. And I'm also going to be traveling, right, to Accra to be part of a panel for another event, right? I'm just excited. I remember watching a Ghanaian movie, a Ghanaian series, I can hardly remember the name. And they attended that movie at Takra Day, and I just love the scenery, the beach and all of that. So it would be nice to also visit Takra Day, right? I'm excited about it. And I'm more excited because this is someone I've been watching her journey. I think she spoke at our onboarding session for Tech Sisters mentorship program, and I just love her journey in tech and cybersecurity, and it's just so nice to finally get to work with someone I admire her work and her talent and the change she's making, right? So she's basically the founder of Girly Tech. Yeah, so I'll put the details in the description box as well, but I don't want to really say much, so when it's time for that vlog, I'm also going to give more details about that. But yeah, I'm excited, and let's get to the parfait. Yeah, thank you.
The volunteers will be waiting. Let's get some things down. The mic.
Chance to film. I'm just a girl, so
They're quite to give it that.
guys, I got a mug for being a speaker at DEVFEST Accra. Wow! Let me take a picture too. Oh, so happy. And we got stickers too. Please don't see my sticker. Wait for me now.
So you're not done?
Yeah.
You just made DEVFEST.
I'm just a DEVFEST princess, please. Leave me alone. Bye, DEVFEST.